We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
The shortstop.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Iwakuma comes set. 0-2 on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Down the first baseline, Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Right fielder.
In his first cuts here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Reddick sprinting after it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up. So
Here's Yonder Alonso, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting 7th.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gonzalez moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Pulled toward right center field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Nope. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying. Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Chop foul wide of first. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Reddick. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Oh, no, he muffed it. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready for another chance. George Springer flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 2 out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike. 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mitch Haniger. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman number 10.
Stepping in, Yonder Alonso. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Bregman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the fourth is still alive.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. Reddick coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He drew a walk his first time up.
Number 27.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
first baseman,
Now
number
at the
10.
plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder, Gerard.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Gene Segura standing in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 0-1. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Dyson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
First offering on its way. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And there's ball 2 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a foul pop behind the plate. McCann has a play, and the inning is over. Mariners pick up a run on the RB. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ryan McCann.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First pitch, breaking ball. He was sitting on that.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's George Springer. Tapped down the line. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strike. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first. And he is out on the tag.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. We got out.
Stepping in now, Ben Gamel, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is in the air to left. Gonzalez shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. They hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Marwin Gonzalez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Haniger has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit down the third base line. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's another hit for him, and he inches that much closer to the cycle. He's got the tough one out of the way in the trip.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network. Digging in, Brian McCann will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ryan McCann.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
15,
so he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brian McCann is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he grounds one briskly to short. Cano for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 15, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Seager. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. ball one.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Springer coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners are down. Here's George Springer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder, George Springer.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready now, Alex Bregman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit out towards second. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman number 10.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Settling in now, Mike Zunino. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The shortstop, number 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll come home with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. David Phelps is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
And this one gets away. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
15,
here's Carlos Beltran. His past batting line against David Phelps. 1 for 3. Edwin Diaz will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. One now to Beltran. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Lance McCullers takes the tough luck loss after turning in 9 very well pitched innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop, number 2.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him. Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Here's a look over to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he is in there.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 8 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 4th.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Digging in, number 8. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Bryant is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third, left.
In now is John
Shane.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Leak's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the book. Here's Yonder Alonso. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Yonder Alonso.
Out into right center. Well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay, and a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here now is Mike Zunino. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Russell, and he's retired here, one away.
Batting eighth.
The pitcher, Mike Leake, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In the dirt here, a tag, and he is out at third. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitch on its way to Avila. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Addison Russell. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Leake into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
The center fielder, number 1.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Here's Robbie Cano now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Jason.
Cut fastball inside. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Zunino has it. He'll throw down to first. One away.
Batting 8.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. That misses. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Batting 9.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Lester.
John Lester comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Runners off for second, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the throw will have to go to Cano at the bag, and the sacrifice is a good one. Striding in once again, number 8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Too high. 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Nelson
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Way out in front.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30, John Jay.
John Jay comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman
stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On the run is Haniger. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Now a long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Yonder Alonso will lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. and got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Pitch popped up. Baez is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Mike Leake. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
Ready with the 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners going. And this one's in the dirt. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Digging in, John Lester, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 1. Gerard.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is line to left. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He's 0 for 2 thus far in
center fielder number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now is John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Mark Chinsky. First pitch of the at-bat. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to flirt around there very often.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Wilson Contreras.
Bench hitting for the Cubs, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And this is taken for a called strike. And he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of the bat.
8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
David Phelps answers the call to pitch here in
46, David Phelps.
From the stretch. Addison Russell stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
From the belt, the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitcher.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs. Wilson Contreras will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Nelson Cruz started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1 and 2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now. John Lester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
A high fastball is in there. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman, Yonder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you get that knock or get that.
Taylor Motter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. Wade Davis. Someone from the pen. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A shot down the first baseline.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. And in the past against Wade Davis, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, number 22.
Here's Robbie Cano now, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Nelson Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And in the past against Wade Davis, not great. He's 1 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Working to keep them in the game here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, you don't see that very often. Great execution. Got the cutter and just stayed on it and drove it the opposite.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen.
Cubs.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Popped up. Bryant is there for it, and the inning is over. So they wind up. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Number 8 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And down in the Mariner bull. It looks like a right. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
In there, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hey now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
You froze him on the fastball there. Chris Bryant becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set. Here it comes. John Jay is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Jay has a read on it. 1 away.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in and looking for more. Yonder Alonso. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Mike Zunino.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras waits on it, and that retires the side. So they breeze through. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off.
He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
1 strike.
The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Jason Hayward now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac.